Coming up next, Weeknight with Ellie Muller. That's right, it's coming up next on the one and only Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it. From the gorgeous YouTube Dog Show, and yes, we have stacks and stacks of CDs because this is CD land. Wait, this isn't CD land. It's Weeknight with Ellie Muller. And now, a man who told me that this isn't CD land. Man, I need to start coming to rehearsals. My goodness gracious. He is the one and really the only Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. My name is Ellie Muller. What's up? Alright, the theme song was composed by Dalton Mendes Piano, and Tori's gaming spot is Weeknight Update Storyteller. And they are two about Shoutout Spotlight one strike. Along with Ewa Emily, Dragon Ball, and Hasbro Hotel Band 2004. Hopefully she'll return to this program very, very soon. Pierre Kelly, Monster Camp Fanatic, Hot Wheels Fanatic, Supercar Fanatic, Welcome to Amazon, Fanboy Films 2, Super Geeked Up / Super Knocked Up, Landon the Hedgehog, and Bloom Bloom. Yes, please check all those people out. Alright folks, it's time for us to find out what's up. Here we go. Alright, what's up with CDs? They always have wonderful music for everyone. Well, that's an obvious statement. Let's move on. One person was able to buy CDs at $1 a pop. Wow. CDs are the cheapest things around right now. Now wait, someone traded so many streaming services in for CDs recently. And guess what? That person is happier now. Who knew? Wait, I knew. What? Oh. Folks, it's time for another top 8 list. MP Mr. Bones, let's go. You got it, boss. Fans category, top 8 songs that won't be on the CD. Number 8, Lotion. Number 7, Slate. Number 6, Spin. Number 5, Heavy Shoes. Number 4, Banana Cream Pie. Number 3, Lifting. Number 2, Get the Nails Out. And number 1, My Head is Spinning. Well, duh, after a top 8 list like that, everyone's head should be spinning. This is going to be a very, very, very long show. You think? Thank you, boys. Thanks a lot. You know what? Hashtag Weeknight Update. Hashtag Ellie Muller for late night. Hashtag Ellie Muller for Dogcom. Hashtag Spread the Brown. Hashtag Autism is awesome. Get those hashtags across social media, please. Go out, like this thing, subscribe, and bell, share, and chat up the comment section down below. Whoever do, please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back with the in-between monologue, Toy Story, and one for everyone, talking time, random advice. And this week's Countdown Week question. Remember, this is still Weeknight Update, and now here it is, your Brown Night.
Pickup line. Hey boy, do you like girls with long legs and tan skin? 'Cause I've got neither.
Get in your favorite chair, or snuggle up with your teddy bear, or tuck yourself in and turn out the light. Time for good TV with Nick at Night.
Hey Sheldon, you got a good deal on that new carpet, huh? But Sheldon, do you know your payments begin next week? If you bought from Empire, our credit plan gives you 60 days to make an installment. 60 days.
I don't mind, really.
Empire has first quality brand name carpeting starting at $6.95 a yard installed with padding. And with our credit plan, you do get 60 days to make your first payment.
588
300 Empire. Call us anytime.
Friday, the misfits of science get racy.
How embarrassing.
But don't go crazy. They're still up to their old tricks.
Don't ever change, big guy, okay?
Friday. Family Ties is now on in the morning.
It's the work of a genius.
If Thursday nights aren't enough, catch Family Ties weekdays as well, starting Monday, December 23rd.
Welcome back to the one and only Weeknight Update. Toys Gaming Spot. I have another story for everyone in a few moments. But first, it's time for the in-between monologue. CDs are compact discs that play music. There! That's the obvious statement of the night. Sony and Philips co-developed the CDs together. Don't ask me why they didn't team up to make their own entertainment studios. Always keep the CDs away from extreme temperatures, dust, and sunlight so that the CDs won't rust and or burn. Now that's just common sense. When you are cleaning a CD, please use a soft cloth. Never use paper towels. Now that's a statement that someone from PBS would make. And finally, only clean CDs when they need to be cleaned. Excessive cleaning will damage your CD. So there is such a thing as too much cleaning, huh? Alright, it's time for Tori's story. What's the story, Tori?
Hey guys, Tori Mullins here, and welcome back to Tori's story. So the next story I'm going to be telling you is about CDs. And here's the story. In 1979, the first prototype CD was revealed to technology enthusiasts in Europe and Japan. A year later, electronics companies Philips and Sony teamed up to begin working on CDs for the public. They decided on a thick, shiny, and circular, strong disc that could hold about 80 minutes of music and could be put in a CD player to play music loud. CDs were made available to the public in 1982, and they quickly became the most efficient way of storing music. Before CDs, music was stored and played on vinyl and cassette tapes. Vinyl discs were a lot bigger than CDs and could be broken easily. Cassette tapes used magnetic tape, and the music played from left to right. Once one side was done, you flipped it over for more songs on the other side. Even though cassette tapes were small, CDs soon became more popular because you could skip directly to the song you wanted to listen to. By 2007, over 200 billion CDs had been bought and sold around the world. The end. That's the story about CDs. So, stay tuned where I tell the next story. Bye, guys!
That was incredible, Tori. Thank you very much. Now, it's time for us to have a moment for everyone. Before these streaming services destroyed the music business, people actually bought CDs. In fact, people actually tried to make and sell CDs as well. Now, let me show you a few CDs very quickly before we go any further. All right? Hold on a second. See, all these are CDs that my family and I have collected. See? Now, this is a CD entitled The Songs That Got Away by the iconic Sarah Brightman. That's right, Sarah Brightman. In order for a new musician to become a star now, that person would either have to make music videos on YouTube or upload a couple of songs on SoundCloud. I mean, come on. What on earth is going on? Look, my family and I have so many CDs, as I have displayed. Now, my family and I have so many CDs, and guess what? We always love our CDs. Hey, it relates to the topic, so you know I'm about to bring it up. You know I'm about to bring it up. Anyway, my family and I have so many CDs from stores, my dad's closest friends, my mom's friends, people who my family and I have only met at least 3 or 4 times, and random online websites. And here's something interesting. We also have CDs that my parents made with their band. By the way, my parents made music with their band back in the day. Of course, they stopped making music when my brothers and I started growing up. Anyway, my family and I will always appreciate our CDs. Why? CDs will always have wonderful music, and even though we have many ways to find and enjoy music now, my family and I will never forget the days when we would play CDs on our CD player. So please start enjoying every CD in the world. You won't regret it. Now, it's time for us to have a little talking time. This, folks, all right? One person still has a CD entitled Purple Rain by Prince. By the way, Prince actually went by Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince, a random symbol, and finally Prince again. Confused? Yeah. I'm still confused about that too. But what can you do? What can you do? Anyway, CDs revolutionized the music industry in 1982. That's right. And Sony and Philips, where am I? It says Philips and Sony, not Philips and Sony. Who made that typo? Huh? Anyway, co-developed by those companies, CDs became immediate opposition for vinyl records and cassette tapes. By the way, before the end of the year, I will talk about vinyl records on this program again. Alright? Anyway, the person who wrote this article actually listened to Casey Kasem's American Top 40. Wow. That's just plain wow. And the first CD to sell 1 million copies was 1985's Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits. Wow. Wow. That's wow. And again, you gotta check this out, folks. Tammy Rogers from Tom'sGuide.com decided to step away from the streaming services and enjoy music on her CDs. And guess what? She fell in love with those CDs. And she even said, why would I even sell any of my CDs? And guess what? She now listens to music from her CDs on her CD player. I know it's wild, but it's also pretty cool. So you can't be mad at her. Hey, how about some random advice for the world, huh? If someone gives you classic CDs, then don't be mad at that person. Give those CDs a try. You might like them more than you like the streaming music trash. It's not a good idea to eat a CD. I mean, come on. Enjoy these CDs. If you're going to make your own CDs, then please sell them on Etsy and at a thrift store. You need some money right now. And finally, please, do not let your pet mess with the CD. If you do, then you won't be able to enjoy the CDs anymore. Well, let's go over this week's Count of the Week question, shall we? If your life was a VHS tape, then what would be the title of the VHS tape and how much money would it be worth in the stores? That's this week's Count of the Week question. Go over to the post section of my YouTube channel page and answer that question as honestly and as thoughtfully as you can. That's it for tonight, but I will see you tomorrow night. That's news. Namalski, 4x4.
Get in your favorite chair, or snuggle up with your teddy bear, or tuck yourself in and turn out the light. Time for good TV with Nick at